Hey there, how you doing? We're currently sitting in my garage, sitting in front of my 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. I love this car. I really, really do love this car. But the reason why we're sitting here instead of out on the bike is because, well, it is currently just dumping rain. I didn't feel like putting on all the gear and going out and riding in this. Normally, like I said in many videos, I am not a fair weather rider. I will ride in damn near anything. It's been pouring rain before, and I've went out and ridden. Figured I'd do a video today and talk about one of the pieces of gear that I use personally in the winter. I talked about it in the last video just a little bit. But that piece of gear is my riding gloves that I use for the winter. So, adult beverage. The gloves I use are from a company called Fieldsheer. I think they were $100. I got them at Costco. They're good gloves. They're nice. They're thick. They're warm, and they come with a battery pack. And the battery pack, and according to the package, the battery says that it's good for 10 hours. And if you read the package, it says 10 hours at the lowest setting. I've seen other videos where people tested them. I don't see them lasting 10 hours. The most that I have gotten out of them is about 3.5, 4 hours, but that was at the lowest setting. They are thick in the hands where you need them to be, but not so thick that you lose comfort or feeling in any way, shape, or form. The finger does have the little touch sensitive area, right? So if you're riding, you can still use your iPhone or whatever else. The one major drawback, though, that I have found is I don't have huge hands, but I got hands. These are extra large, right there, XL. And I have to squeeze my hand in there, right? Same thing with this one. Releasing this. I have to squeeze my hand in, right? Once they're on, they're a little snug, but this cuff makes it really, really tight to be able to get your hand in. Going along with that, take these back off, is if you take the battery and you plug it in, all right, you plug it in, and you stuff it back down into the glove, and you zip it. Now it's even harder to get on. So you get it on, and once it's on, again, still a little tight, but it's not that bad. Here's the biggest part of the problem. Got it on. Let's put the battery in this one. Okay, so now we have both batteries, both gloves. So, put the right one on first. All right. Cinch it up. Now we're going to put the left one on. Now, I'm right-handed. And typically, your right hand is bigger than your left. As you can see, you can get them on, but it is extremely, extremely tight once you get them on. Another drawback is when you plug in your battery packs, they instantly turn on, which I think is kind of a pain in the butt personally, because if I'm putting them on and I'm not thinking about it and I just put them on, I get the battery in there and I put them on and I'm riding down the road, these things are going to be warm or getting warm and taking away battery life from when I need them, right? Now, granted, yes, you can turn them off quite easily. I think you hold down each button for, I think, 3 seconds, right? So the gloves turn off, right? But it's still kind of a pain, right? The sensor tips, they don't work that well. They really don't. I was out riding, well, you saw it in the last video. I was out riding with them and touch screen and nothing. Well, nothing was really working all that well. I have seen on eBay that you can actually pick up these gloves for around $60, $70, somewhere in there, which is a lot cheaper from the direct from the manufacturer or even from Costco. And I think a lot of people are starting to turn around and sell them on eBay because they don't like the battery life on them. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to go on eBay and buy another set, but probably small, because they all have the same battery pack. Get a small pair, because I'll never wear them. Get rid of the gloves, and then have the spare batteries. So that way, if I'm out on a long ride, I've got plenty of battery time and battery power. Plugging them in, you have, I guess I should take that back. Plugging them in, you have the battery pack itself, which is, you know, a little bit bigger in the size of a Zippo. If you know how big Zippos are. I used to. It's a little bit bigger in the size of a Zippo. It's a little thinner than a Zippo, but it's got one barrel plug, and that barrel plug from the glove plugs right in, and as you can see, you instantly get lights on showing you the battery life. It charges with USB and mini USB. I think from a dead battery it takes about 5 hours to recharge. Full power, those batteries are good for about 2.5 hours. So keep that in mind when you're going to use them, that the batteries are not going to last all that long. Would I recommend them to somebody? Yes, I would absolutely recommend them to someone that is looking to buy a pair of adventure gloves for going out riding. They are waterproof, they're windproof, they're warm, they're great gloves. Are they worth $100? Yeah, I'd say so. Keeping in mind, you get what you pay for. You know, you can go out and spend $300 on a pair of heated gloves, and you're going to get a $300 pair of gloves. They're going to be much better quality and much better, you know, longevity on the battery. These are $100. You got them at Costco. They're good gloves. So, I don't know. That's what I wear. I thoroughly enjoy them. There are a couple of things that I would change, like the finger touch. You know, I like to be able to change songs when I'm sitting at an intersection. They are a little thick on the fingers, so with my Sena, I can't really push in and change, you know, the song, whatever, like I would normally do. But yeah, they're good gloves. I would highly recommend them. The only thing I don't recommend, the only thing, and field sheer, all right, if you're watching this, you really need to listen on this. Whoever it was that decided to use Gothic print on white paper that is so small that you can barely read. I already got bad eyes. I got to put my glasses on to read these things. But I can tell you right now, that right there that is unreadable. Is absolutely unreadable. I need a magnifying glass. It's ridiculous. You go on your website and there's nothing really there other than these are the field sheer gloves. We know that they're the gloves. Tell me what the dang book says, right? And I'm not one that's really big for reading the book, but I'd like to be able to know how to use them. So anyway, that is my review of the Field Sheer Adventure Gloves. They are, they're good. Yeah, I'd buy them again. So anyway, the wife is home. She went to work today for a little bit to do some paperwork. So she's home. We're gonna go figure out what to do for dinner and have a great rest of our night. You guys be safe. Don't forget to keep the rubber down to the road. Ride your ride, man. Don't let anybody else tell you what to ride. Ride your ride. All right? Be safe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.